welcome back to my channel and welcome back to another video. Today we're doing this makeup tutorial here, which I love so very much. Like, this is such SHAE makeup. I'm obsessed with it. I'm also using a new palette I've never used before. This is the Dose of Colors Friendcation palette. It is the collab between Desi and Katie, of course, and it looks like this. I purchased this, I finally got it in, and I'm so excited to use it on camera with you guys today, and I love this look so very much. So if you guys want to see how I got this look, just keep watching. So first I'm going to prep my lid. I'm using my Sigma Beauty Persuade eyeshadow base stick. It's a lovely little beigey peach shade. It really reminds me of Max Painterly Paint Pot. Just draw it on my lid like that and blend it in with my finger. I'm so excited to use this for the first time. This is the Dose of Colors Friendcation palette by Desi and Katie. They are like my ultimate friendship goals. I want a Katie to my Desi or Desi to my Katie so bad. And I mean, I have really good friends. They just seem like the funnest people in the world. We're gonna take the first shade, which is called A Moment. This nice light shade. Taking this with my E40 blending brush from Sigma, and I just want to use that to set my primer. So I'm just doing a light dusting of that all over. Next, I want to take the shade Girl Bye. Ooh, a little fallout there. I'm taking this with my Sigma E35 blending brush. Let's work it into the crease. I'm trying to remember if this is my first Dose of Colors eyeshadow palette. I can't recall. And I know I just placed recently, whatever their past collection was, I did purchase it from Dose of Colors. I can't remember exactly what the collection was, and I don't even think I've used the products yet because, oh, I remember why, because the highlighter came and it looked touched. There was like a dip in it and it looked like there was a swipe. And I'm sure it was just an accident in packaging, but I've yet to use it because it looks like it's been touched, but I think I'm just gonna end up using it. I tweeted about it and everyone said to just reach out to customer service and things like that, but I just really can't be bothered, you know? Yeah, I love this beautiful color. So pigmented, just so unbelievable. Now just repeating the same step on our other eye. You guys know the drill. Next, we're gonna go into the shade Dirty Money, and I'm taking my favorite little E36 blending brush from Sigma. This does come in my brush set, by the way, in case you were curious. I want it real tight in that crease. So that's where my little baby E36 comes in. And if you have hooded lids or a tight little eye space that you wanna get some depth into, it is ideal. It just keeps it nice and tight in there. Wow, that is deep. These shadows, oh, this formula is a dream to work with. Marry those shades together. Can we talk about why I'm so upset right now? And everyone disagrees with me and everyone hates how much I love him, and I get it. If you think he's a horrible, disgusting person, I completely understand. My biggest celeb crush, and this has been for years, you guys. I feel like I discovered him before anyone else did, and now he's the talk of the town, and I've gone through stages with this. Okay, so I'm talking about Pete Davidson, who was formerly engaged to Ariana Grande, who I love. Bought Sweetener, it's on my playlist. I want the hoodie, I want it all. Anyway, I've loved Pete Davidson for so long. So I went through like a glass case of emotions when him and Ariana Grande got engaged. I love Ariana, but I can't help that I felt like I lost Pete. Even though I never had Pete and I am engaged. I'm currently planning my wedding, and I talked to Alok about this. I felt like I had lost Pete. So I was dealing with that. I was dealing with the loss of Pete. And then it occurred to me, I'm like, you know what? Which, by the way, he doesn't deserve Ariana. Let's be real. He does not deserve Ariana Grande. But I was like, if anyone deserves Pete, it is Ariana Grande. So I will give him to her. And just know that, you know, he's safe with her. She's good. He's safe. So I was living for the relationship then because I kind of felt like I was in it with Ariana and Pete. You know what I mean? I was just like, okay, now that they have broken up and they are no longer engaged, my anxiety is like through the roof. I'm like, great. This is going to set off such a situation in Pete's life. He's going to start diving in the dumpsters, diving in the DM dumpsters for, you know, some hoes. And he's gonna end up with someone who I absolutely do not approve of, and it's going to break my heart. It's just gonna break my heart. I don't wanna see him with some little hussy looking to make some coin off him. I'm just very protective over Pete. So anyway, I'm just in a glass case of emotion right now. I'm just dealing with this and it's horrible. From here, you guys probably could have assumed what shade I was going to use. I really want to do Try Me. I believe, yeah, Try Me. Try Me, this beautiful, I don't know if it's a black or like, what is it? Like a sparkly black, and I wanted to feel it because it looks like it would be kind of like mushy, but it's not. It is a shadow. So I need to lay down a base. I'm actually going to take this Wet n Wild paint pot. It's like a face painting thing, but I've been using it on the eyes recently and I like it. Very strange. So I'm just going to take that with my finger and I'm going to pop that on the lid and smudge it in there. Now we're going to take a flat shader brush. I'm going to take my E58 cream colored brush. It's like one of my favorite brushes for packing on shadow because it's really thin and dense. I'm gonna get in that shade and I'm gonna pack it right on there. Should I use my finger for this? I don't know. Maybe finger is better. I think finger is performing better. Ooh, the sparkles are so beautiful. Do you guys know what YouTube ads I'm like obsessed with right now? I'm sure you've seen them if you watch makeup tutorials because they're like everywhere right now. But it's the Tom Ford like Lipsticks Anonymous ads for like the Boys and Girls Metallic Collection or something like that it's called. But it's like all these super, super glamorous guys. And they're in like a Lipsticks Anonymous group and they're just sitting there like in the dull lighting. But they look like amazing, like their faces are beat, they are wearing amazing outfits. I love looks like this and I love blacks like this because it almost looks wet. I'm just gonna take my Sigma Beauty eyeliner pencil that I love. It's an automatic. It's like super creamy, so that's kind of what I want because I might want to smudgy out. I'm gonna go ahead and tight line with this and then smudge that in with my finger. And this is quite a deep, dark, smoky look, so I don't care if this gets too carried away down here. In fact, I'd probably prefer it. So can we talk about my weight really quickly? Which I hate. It's not that I need to keep doing this, but I just hate this question being asked all the time. I am not pregnant. Please stop saying that I'm pregnant. If I was pregnant, I would tell you guys. Like, are you kidding me? What do you think? I'm just gonna pop out a baby? And at this point, people have been asking me for like 5 or 6 months. So I just can't believe that even after I did a video addressing my pregnancy rumors, saying I'm absolutely not pregnant, I can't believe people are still asking me if I'm pregnant. And to be honest with you, I don't like to get into this very much, but I know that I'll have a very difficult time getting pregnant. So it kind of hurts a bit of a little sensitive button. Like, I don't mind if people are like, are you gonna have kids? Because of course I want them and I love thinking about that. So it never bothers me when subscribers ask if I'm going to have kids, even though chances and odds are that I'm going to have a very difficult time getting pregnant. And I know this because there's been years in my life where I didn't even get a period. It's just, I know, and I don't like to go into my medical history because that always becomes a thing on YouTube. It's like when I first started having seizures, people tried to say that I was lying about having seizures, which is like, it's like the least glamorous thing to lie about, but okay. Okay, so what should I top that eyeliner with? Let's do the red tone because I love it. I might need to patch this up after I do my foundation. I just wanted to, again, state that I'm absolutely not pregnant. Yes, I did gain weight. It happens. My focus this year just really wasn't my fitness, and it should have been, and it wasn't. And I gained weight back, and that happens in life, I'm not an Instagram model, and I never claimed to be, so I don't really work to keep a certain body weight. Just stop focusing on it, and that's what happens. But, it's okay. I can lose the weight. I've done it before, and I'm not worried about it. And the other thing I kind of wanted to say, and this, I never, ever, ever wanted to talk about this for as long as I lived, but I kind of think it's important just to spread awareness. And I know the majority of you guys are not asking me if I'm pregnant. It's like, because I recognize your thumbnails, your little icon photos. When you guys comment on my videos, every video, I know who you are. I know Nancy. Shout out to Nancy. She catches every video within like the first 10 seconds of it being live. I know a lot of you guys by your screen name and by your photo. So when someone says, oh my God, Shay's pregnant, I can usually tell it's someone who doesn't come to my channel all that often anymore. So honestly, there's probably no point in talking about this to you guys because it's probably not you. Again, I hate talking about this because it's not a part of my life anymore. When I was in high school, when I first moved to New Jersey, I unfortunately developed bulimia. I was throwing up a lot because I started a new school. Everyone was saying I was fat. Oh my God, there's a new fat girl here. And I was getting horrible comments all the time. I felt so much pressure to lose weight so quickly. And I was in a new space, in a new state, literally across the country. And I just felt horrible about myself. I started throwing up. I started taking my mom's diet pills obsessively to the point where once I actually thought I was going to die. And thank God my mom figured out that I was stealing her diet pills and, we took care of that situation. But you just don't want to trigger someone into that type of lifestyle lifestyle. It's just, it's awful. It's really awful. So I'm losing weight. I'm losing it the healthy way. And that's why I'm not dropping 30 pounds in a month. You know what I'm saying? I run every day. I use my elliptical. I'm eating better and it's coming off. I've lost 13 pounds. You might not be able to see it, but that's because I'm doing it in a healthy manner where it's not gonna, you know, go like that. So I just want to say, not pregnant, don't talk about other people's weight. You never know who you're triggering or what kind of effect that might have on them. And you never want to cause anyone any harm anyway. So just don't worry about people's weight. Don't worry about anyone else's weight. And like I said, I know the majority of you guys do not ask me this. You know I'm losing weight for my wedding. You know I fucked up. I gained weight again. And it's literally okay. It's fine. Like I've said before, people are dying of cancer and horrible ailments out there. My weight should not be anyone's concern. It just shouldn't. I will do it. I've done it before. I can do it again in a healthy manner. Don't worry about it. I'm not worried about it. I'm sorry we even had to go there. I don't like talking about this. And like I said, it's nothing I ever wanted to mention on YouTube because it's just not a part of my life anymore. And it's something that was so short-lived that I don't even think it's just worth talking about. When I hear people commenting on my weight, I worry about what it could do to someone who could be triggered back into an eating disorder. You know, you just gotta be careful with those things. I understand concern, but you gotta be careful. So just don't do it. Anyway, can we get back to the awesome makeup? I love this look so much. I'm gonna throw on my mascara and my false lashes, and I will be back for foundation and all that other fun stuff. All right, lashes are on. These are by Ardell. They're number 253, and I like them because they kind of go like straight out and you can kind of still see the eyeshadow. Sometimes I hate when lashes like go all the way up to your lid and it's like you don't want to hide the beautiful eyeshadow. Anyway, we're gonna move on to the face now. I also just want to say really quickly, I hope I didn't bum anyone out with that, you know, intense talk we just did. Why am I flapping my hand around? I'm fine and everything's okay and I'm not upset or anything like that and I'm totally fine and healthy. I just wanted to do like a little PSA because you just never know who you're talking to and you don't want to upset them and like I said, trigger anything bad. But I just want to make sure I didn't bum you guys out. I didn't mean for this to be a sad or a bummy video and I'm in great spirits and a great mood and I'm sorry. I hope I didn't bum you out. I just wanted to put that out there. So I've already had, it's not primer, but you can kind of use it as primer. This is the Pixie Rose Caviar Essence. It's a little moisturizing serum. I put that on earlier to prep my skin and I kind of let it soak in. So let's move on to foundation now. I'm going to use my Too Faced Born This Way in the shade Pearl. Been really liking this lately because it's a great coverage, but it still kind of shows like this actually is a scar right here. I have this brown, it's a scar from a cat scratch I got when I was younger, but I like it. Is that weird? And I have this like freckle or kind of like an age spot maybe even. And I like when it shows through those little spots. I think they're kind of cute. So I like this foundation because it gives me coverage of my acne, but those little spots kind of show through still. And I really like that. So I'm gonna go ahead and bounce this around my face. I'm excited. This weekend I'm doing some wedding makeup for my friends who are attending a wedding and I'm gonna be doing their makeup and I just haven't done anyone's makeup in so long. Not since I was doing that Makeover Monday series, which I was so sad was kind of a flop. People really didn't care for it, even though I had so much fun with it. I intended that on being like an all year type of, like a forever series. I had booked all these people and then, not that it's a pain, but it is a lot of trouble to get people to come out to my house because I live in like the woods and, you know, for them to have time and for them to even want to be on camera. It was a lot to find people who were okay with doing that. And so then I decided to just kind of cut it because it wasn't going as well as I expected it to go. But this weekend, I get to do 2 people's makeup and I'm excited because I miss doing people's makeup. I've been playing around with the idea about freelancing again, just for like my mental state, to do something for income that it doesn't necessarily evolve around YouTube. I was even thinking of just being like a hostess at a restaurant. I don't know. I miss working. I can't lie. I miss working, which might sound crazy because I know to a lot of people, they like look at YouTubers of like, and I won't lie, I do think we have the best job ever. I mean, I'm sure there are better jobs, but I love doing YouTube as a career. It's so great. But I do also just miss like not needing to worry about makeup and about YouTube trends and tag videos. Sometimes I just miss just working, doing like an 8-hour shift and going home and then not worrying about anything. Does anyone else feel this way? Like I hate freshly washed hair. It's so difficult. It's like second day hair is the best type of hair. Once you have like a little more oil buildup, it kind of does what you want better. I don't know. Could be talking out my ass right now. And for concealer, I'm going to use my Too Faced Born This Way in the shade Vanilla. I feel like a lot of people didn't love this concealer, but I really like it. Can you guys hear the ducks outside my window? I know I've told you before, but I have, in case you're new to my channel, I have a little, it's cute. I have actually a little lake in my front yard. About 5 or 6 feet away from my doorstep, there's a lake and it's so gorgeous. But right around now, it gets just filled with ducks and geese and They fly over the house and you can hear them squawking, and it's just the cutest thing. I love them. I'm gonna go ahead and blend that in with my same Sigma Beauty 3D HD blending sponge. This is also in my brush set. I'm going to work. So someone asked actually on a new tutorial I have up using the new Sigma Beauty Viper collection. They said they were sick of me using Sigma brushes and that I should switch to Morphe. I understand if you love Morphe, and that's amazing. I'm glad that they work for you. I don't care what brushes anyone uses. For me personally, they just shed. They do. I've had them, I've used them, and I'm sorry, it has nothing to do with me being a Sigma affiliate. Just Sigma brushes, even before I was an affiliate, I knew they were the best brushes I've just ever tried. And that's just kind of why I stick with them, you know? It's like, don't fix what's not broken. But I don't care what brushes you guys use. And like I said, if you love Morphe brushes, that's fantastic. I'm glad you found something that works for you. Sigma just has always been the best for me, and I love that I know that I'm recommending something that people won't hate, you know what I mean? It's like, I know that no matter what brush you try from Sigma, you'll be 100% satisfied. They have a 2-year warranty on all their brushes, which is just unheard of, quite honestly. And now we need to set that, so I'm gonna take my Too Faced Peach Powder, and I'm just taking my same Sigma Beauty 3D HD sponge to bake that in. I love this eye makeup. This palette was such a dream to work with, you guys. I cannot recommend it enough. If you're debating on whether or not you need it, yes, you need it. I'm just kidding. We never need makeup, but like, you know how you like sometimes need it? I think you need it. I know often with collabs, they don't keep things permanently, but I think this palette, it would be a mistake if it wasn't permanent. It's just so fantastic. I also love Desi and Katie because they're just never caught up in the YouTube drama, you know? It seems like they're just in their own little world, and what a magical, fun world it is, you know what I mean? I feel like they're just such great influencers. Like, they truly are. Like, they're influencers that you can actually look up to. They're fun and goofy and silly and gorgeous. Just pressing that baking powder into the rest of my face. Now we're gonna do our contour. I'm gonna jump into my Sigma Beauty Sculpting Palette. I just love this thing. I know I've been using it a lot lately, so I'm gonna, this weekend, try and dig out some of my other contouring products because I don't want you guys to get sick of me using certain things. It's just convenient, you know, it has everything in there that I need. So I just go into this light contouring shade with my F23 brush and just pop that in the contour area there. I'm actually trying not to go too intense because, hello, these eyes are insane. And I take a bit of the bronzer as well. Ooh, wow. See, it's uber pigmented, so that was a little much, SHAE. I don't know why, but lately, I mean, this season, for some reason, I've been thinking that American Horror Story is on Tuesdays. And I feel like such an idiot because I think I said it twice on Snapchat so far, where I was like, oh, I'm so excited for American Horror Story tonight. And then I got like a gazillion messages saying, SHAE, it's on Wednesdays. And I'm like, oh, yeah, you're right. And then I did it again. Like, I look so dumb. People are like, does she not know what day of the week? Taking a little more bronzer on the forehead, the coffee for the face, as we like to call it over here. Don't copyright that. I'm trying to make some merch with it. How are you guys enjoying the Shane Dawson series? I just love Shane Dawson anyway, so I kind of will love anything he does. I don't really give a shit about this series, I'll be honest. I really don't care about it. Oh, I gotta check Instagram. Wasn't Jaclyn Hill supposed to come out with something today? She said on Twitter. I gotta check her Instagram. I just remembered. I saw something from Morphe launched, but I don't think that was Jaclyn Hill's. Oh, what is this? My collab with... Oh, cool! She has a sunglasses collab. Cute! Congratulations, Jaclyn. That's awesome. I need a blush. This'll do fine. I'm gonna take Too Faced Apricot in the Act, the cute little blush duos. I actually really liked these. I'm gonna try and just get that apricot side on my little F37 duster brush. Just add some of that into the cheeks. I don't want a lot because these eyes are so loud, but we need a little color up in there. Gosh, it's so dark out. Alok's out playing tennis right now, and I'm like, how can you even see? But then I remember that they light up the courts, you know what I mean? It smells good. It smells apricot-y. Alok just texted me that he's on his way home. That's so funny. So, hindsight being 2020, that Wet n Wild base is probably not the best shadow base because it seems to be creasing. So just word to the wise from the not so wise. It's still a gorgeous eye look though. I need a highlighter, people. I need like a new swanky highlighter. Ooh, yes. Let's use the La Peach Diamond Powder by Artist Couture. This was Jackie Ina's collab. Shout out to Jackie. Can I tell you guys something about Jackie? I was on a brand trip once with her and some other influencers, and everyone was so kind to me except for this one influencer, and I don't care to get into it. I just really don't. I wish her all the best, and I'm moving on. Jackie Ina was so kind to me. So was Chloe Morello. Like, they were all so nice. There was just one who kind of was really mean to me. Didn't want to sit next to me. It was like the Mean Girls you can't sit with us moment. But anyway, I just have nothing but good things to say about Jackie Aina, and I understand some people feel their ways about her. I don't care. I know to me personally, she went out of her way to make me feel welcomed, and that meant a lot because obviously she has nothing to gain from me. So I just really adore Jackie. And she's the funniest darn person I think I've ever met in my life. Her and Chloe Morello are like two of the funniest YouTubers I've ever actually met. This is gorgeous. And some on the nose. And some down the center. I just realized I forgot to contour my nose. I'm gonna swipe away that baking powder now. I'm also gonna add just a smidgen of that highlighter on my inner corner too, because it's a little messy. Just add that in there. Oh yeah, that's nice. That is nice. Now I'm gonna set that with my Lancome Fix It and Forget It spray. How gorgeous is this look? I love the eye makeup so much. Okay, now for the lips, I first want to line with MAC Cosmetics Spice Lip Liner. This is just kind of my go-to kind of burnt nude. And then I bought two other products from the Desi and Katie A Dose of Colors collab. I got the lipstick Hey Girl and the lip gloss in the shade Over the Top. It's like a really pretty gold. And then Hey Girl is a really nice peachy nude. I actually don't think I want to use the gloss yet. I'll use it in an upcoming video for sure. Love the lipstick though. The lipstick is gorgeous. That is it for this look, you guys. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. I had so much fun playing with this Friendcation palette by Dose of Colors and Desi and Katie, of course. I know I only used a few shades of this palette, but it's gorgeous. I am completely sold. I 100% would buy this again. I 100% recommend it to you guys if you've not picked it up yet. It's just such a beautiful palette. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you haven't already watched it, I think a day, 2 days ago, I uploaded a 2 looks in 1 video. I actually used only 1 palette to create 2 eyeshadow looks, and it's cool toned. So all my cool tone lovers out there, definitely go check that video out. I will link it down below. I love you guys so much, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!